Hey guys, what's up? Luge here, and I am going to be navigating the menus on the Canon ELPH. It's a Powershot 110HS, and I just want to show you guys the settings and what this camera can do. So first off, we're going to turn the camera on, and you're going to see on the top here you have two settings. This is auto, and then this is manual. So what we're going to do is you're going to click that over to the left side, and we're going to go into manual, and this is what you can see the camera's looking at right now. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on function settings. And now these are all your settings that you can change. We're going to focus on P, but right before we get into that, I'm just going to show you the other settings that are there. You have your ISO, so you can adjust that accordingly. You want to let more light in. You have your white balance. We're going to just leave that on auto. Over here you can set colors if you want it to have like a tint of blue, purple, greens, stuff like that. You can turn that on there. Over here you have your light metering, so it can say how much light is entering the camera. Over here ISO speed, we did that program. Self timer, if you want to put the camera down on something, take a group photo. I think, let me see what else is in that one. 10 seconds. 2-second self timer. Okay, so it's, you know, it's like everything else. Down here we have drive mode, so you can set it to take multiple pictures at once. Here you can set your aspect ratio. I leave it on 4.3, which is 16 megapixels, and tells me how many shots I have remaining. You can also change it to 16:9, 3:2, and 1:1. Over here we have your recording pixels, which you can change from 16 megapixels to like 8 megapixels to 2 megapixels, but I just leave that. And over here we have compression, so you can set your image quality and your movie quality, which you can change from like 1080p to 720. So here's your full HD movies that you can change inside of there. Alright, right now we're going to go into program, and you're going to select that, so click into it, and here are the different features that your camera can do, which is, I think it's quite awesome. Here's your movie digest, which takes well, I'm just gonna read what it says to you. It takes a clip, it takes a shot, it takes a picture of every like movie you shoot, so it like keeps it as like a photo album for yourself. Portrait, this is like one of the best settings when you're taking people shoots. Smooth skin, it adjusts the colors on people's faces, on their skin. Makes the skin tone look very good. Smart shutter, it uses face detect to take photos automatically. So let's say if you wanted to set the camera down and you're taking a group photo, you set the camera down, you pick this, well, you pick this, then you set the camera down, and then when you all smile, it'll take a picture of you. So that's pretty cool. High speed burst, this is so that you can take like a whole bunch of pictures at once. Here, I'll show you really quickly. So like, it's just taking a whole bunch of pictures right now. You can even hear it going. That's how fast it's taking the pictures. So that's pretty cool. Let's go back into settings. We can erase those, but we should do that later. Okay, let's go back into settings and go back into high-speed burst. Next is handheld for a night scene. If you want to adjust, you know, if you're taking pictures at night and you want to adjust the picture quality, you can change it to that. Low lighting, let's say if you're at a concert or something and it's very low light and you want to adjust your camera to take better pictures. Fisheye effects, there you go, look at that. Whoa. Fisheye effect. It's like very wide, very cool. Miniature effects, so it gives it a little effect of miniaturizing things. Blurs. His toy camera effect, it darkens the images. Gives it a distinct feel. I can definitely see use, and also guys, when you push record, you can use most of the effects, not all of them. Most of the effects when you're recording, so that's really cool. It kind of reminds me like a movie effect toy camera. Next is soft focus, so as you can see, it blurs the image and it gives it a soft, and you see like the light, very light. Next we have monochrome, so there you go. There's different color tones you can record it in. Next up we have super vivid. This is super, the colors are just very vibrant. As you can see, the greens are green, the whites are whites. Next up we have poster effect. Let's posterize the quality. Next up, let's go down. we have color accents. So now, let's say if you wanted to take a picture and you want to keep a certain color and make everything else like black and white, you can do that. So let me just show you that quickly. So it says it's saying push display to select the color. So here's display, and now you're going to pick the color that you want. So I'm going to pick, let me just make sure, set is here. So we'll set, did I do that right? Hold on, display. Now I want to set the accent color. Oh, I got to push this button to the left. So we'll click on there. And now you see that it changed down here to green. So now if I take this picture, everything that's green will stay in the picture. And everything else will turn to a different color. I don't know if you can really tell, but that's kind of how you do it. Alright, anyways, we will continue on. Then you can also do a swap effect. So let's say if you're wearing like a bright pink shirt and you want to make that shirt purple, you would just do the same thing with the colors and just change it. So let's see if we'll do that so we can do that. Alright. So we're going to change, can we change black? And then let's see what we can change it to. Let's change it to purple. And then we'll take the picture. I don't see it's changing the color, but I mean, it's very grainy. It's not very. It looks like it's good light in here, but it's a really overcast day, so like the picture quality is not coming out the greatest that it could be, I guess, right now. But I apologize. But it usually does work well outside with really good lighting. Although it does look like there's good lighting in here, it's really not. I think this camera just makes it look good. Here's underwater. I wouldn't recommend shooting underwater with this unless you have a case to put this in, but shoots objects underwater. It looks vivid. The colors look very bright. If you're shooting outside in the snow, there's a setting for the snow. If here's a long shutter for a very dark scene, so it keeps the eye open to get more light. Here we go. Switch assist helps with create panoramic images. So if you want to, if you're doing like a scenery and you want to collect everything, you would use that setting. Here's the switch assist as well for panoramic images again. Here's iframe movie. So here's where you can edit iframe on compatible devices. And here's super slow motion. So we'll just go into super slow motion. There's actually two different speeds that you can do it on here. It's 240 frames per second and 120. 120 I think works better for me. So I'm shooting at 120 right now. You could set it up here, but it just disappeared. So I'm just gonna show you. Oh, that's taking a picture. I need to push this and it'll take a video of it. So it's video. Wow. And it'll stop that, and now it's busy processing that. So we'll go to play and we'll show you that video I just took. Play movie, and there it is. Sorry I'm shaking, but it's super slow motion. And the quality is actually great. I mean, it's pretty nice. So pretty much that's all the settings on this camera. I wish I could have went more into showing you guys how to change the one color to another color, but I'm gonna input photos because I've done it before in really good lighting on a beach, and I'll input those photos so you can see how the colors worked and how good the pictures looked. And this was no additional editing, it was all done on the camera itself. Again guys, this is the Canon Powershot ELPH 110, and mine's pink because I wanted it to be pink, and that's it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the camera, leave it in the comment section below and I'll try to answer it for you. Alright, bye guys.